All right, YouTube, what is going on? It's Zaya here from Zaya&TheSteelers, back with another video. And in today's video, we are going to be talking about the current state of the AFC North and how the Steelers might fuck around and win the offseason again. So if you guys are Steelers fans or you enjoy NFL content in general, be sure to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, ring the bell for notifications. We are on the road to 2,000 subscribers. Shout out to the people who have subscribed already. And shout out to the future subscribers, man. So we're in a car right now. We're not at the setup. I am on a little bit of a vacation, as you can tell, but that does not stop us from talking about the Steelers. And low-key, there hasn't really been the most amounts of news, but if you guys have been watching the news, if you guys have been seeing on Twitter, we have two kind of main things to talk about, right? And the first of which being, you guys hear about Myles Garrett, man? Gunshot noise, boom. You guys hear about Myles Garrett? These Cleveland Browns fans, they stole 2 Defensive Player of the Years from TJ Watt, one of them being Myles Garrett's award. We had to hear over and over and over again about how good Myles Garrett is. Maybe he is, like, this great. In that first game against the Browns this year in the snow, look at that, there's snow out here. In that first game against the Browns in the snow, I will admit, Myles Garrett, he was kind of hooping. And, nobody was saying he was hooping. It was just more of like, hey, we're Steelers fans. You guys are trying to, kill TJ Watt's legacy right now. And Browns fans, that's their guy, right? That they're going to defend Myles Garrett against anybody in the world because that's their player, right? Fast forward to now, is he your player, man? That's so tough, Cleveland. And mind you, Cleveland, you guys won 3 games this year. You guys are dead. And the Deshaun Watson deal was a horrible one in hindsight. It's cost you Myles Garrett. It's cost you Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield has been hooping. What a time to be a Browns fan. I know it is so unfortunate. We just got to get our shit off on the Browns fans, because if we were in this boat, every time we do bad, Browns fans, I swear to God, they come out of lockers, they come out of the bathrooms, they come out of graveyards, literally you're in a graveyard and it's the Thriller night, right? A hand arises from the fucking grave and it's they're back to talk shit about the Steelers. So whenever anything bad happens to the Browns, we have to address it and we have to make fun of them. And that's pretty sad that you guys are going to be losing a player like Myles Garrett. Now, I will admit, we've lost some players on the Steelers side too, right? I've had to see Antonio Brown literally go crazy. I've had to see Le'Veon Bell sit out and then leave. I've had to see James Conner go. I've had to see Kenny Pickett go. Big Kenny Pickett playing in a Super Bowl near you. I would love to see Kenny get some action, man. I'm not gonna lie. I would love to see Kenny get out there and play. But Steelers fans, we've gone through this, right? We've had players come, we've had players go. The only thing we haven't really had go is that head coach, man. And I know me talking about Mike Tomlin is just the same thing over and over and over again. A lot of people are out on him, and at the same time, a lot of people want to keep the guy. I really don't want to turn this into that, right? But, just with where we're at, it seems like we're sticking with all the coaches. It seems like we're going to stick with Mike Tomlin. We're going to stick with our offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator. I still think Pat Meyer on the offensive line, maybe we can make some moves there. I'm really hoping we do, but it is what it is if we don't. I'm still rolling with the team. I know it's going to be more of the same. I know it's the same record over and over and over again. But what if it works this time, man? What if it does work? And with that being said, the second part of the video that I really wanted to talk about is Mr. Cooper Kupp is available. If you guys don't know who Cooper Kupp is, how you find this channel? How are you here and you don't know who Cooper Kupp is? But if you don't know, he is this wide receiver. He used to play on the Rams. He still is currently a Ram, but he has requested a trade. And the Steelers, we have some pretty good odds to land Cooper Kupp, man. And I won't lie, if we would have done this last season, right in the middle of the season or something, I would feel a little better about it. Now, I'm not going to say don't trade for Cooper Kupp, because I think a lot of Steelers fans are going to be on that. And I get it. We like our homegrown talent. We like, the younger people we can grow with, right? I get that. Cooper Kupp is a little bit old, so it's kind of spooky, but let's not act like this guy, he's not a hooper, man. Cooper Kupp is really good, and if we can get him, we should go and get him. And especially now that he's I don't want to say this, he's requested a trade. He's on the trade block. His value isn't going to be crazy. Somebody's going to get Cooper Kupp for a 3rd round pick. Now, if that's too much for you guys, then it is what it is. But I don't think that's the craziest, assets to give up to get a guy like Cooper Kupp. Bars. If we can get him for a 3rd round pick, that's a banger. Send that shit. 2nd round pick, let's hold off. But a 3rd round pick is solid. And I've seen too that if we get Cooper Kupp, that means we can't get T. Higgins, right? A lot of people are in on T. Higgins. I won't lie. I'm kind of a sleeper when it comes to him. Maybe it's because he's a Bengal. Maybe I'm just, biased about the Bengals. But I just don't think T. Higgins is all that. Now, if he comes to the Steelers, if he comes to the black and gold, then, I'm the biggest T. Higgins fan there is. But I'm just personally saying, I don't think we need to put all of our chips in this T. Higgins basket. I think we can get a rookie wide receiver. And man, I love the Steelers so much, and I hate other AFC North teams because I'm about to tell you about why like a young first to second round draft pick wide receiver would be better than T fucking Higgins. But I'm here to do it. I really think if we just get like a young player, that would be better than giving T Higgins a lot of money. But that's just me. And I'm saying this too, and I also want to trade for Cooper Kupp. I want to trade for Brandon Ayuk. Look at that guy in the background. He wants to trade for Brandon Ayuk. I'm still not trading for Brandon Ayuk, son. But, you know, we'll have to end up seeing what happens. But I do think if the market is available, if it makes sense, we should trade for Cooper Kupp. If the market is available and it makes sense, maybe we go out and sign T Higgins. Now, I'm not personally the biggest fan. I don't have it up in front of me because, you know, I'm in a car. But I got to see the wide receivers, but there are probably some other veteran wide receivers that we can look at. Maybe even like a Keenan Allen on kind of like a smaller deal. I know he's like older and like kind of falling off, but I think that would be better than giving like T Higgins his long-term deal and being like, hey, you're our guy now. Because we still have to figure out what's going on with George Pickens. Because like, are we going to trade him? Are we not going to trade him? I don't think we're going to trade George Pickens, but I wouldn't be surprised, man, because the Steelers, we don't really like paying offensive players. And, you know, all the stories that have come out about the guy, if we trade George Pickens, I wouldn't be that surprised. But, yeah, so maybe we'll get T. Higgins. Maybe we'll get Cooper Kupp. The Browns are not going to have Myles Garrett. Maybe, you guys got to hear me out, all right? Maybe we trade for Myles Garrett, man. Like, you know, what's it called? You know, because Cleveland, man, y'all are falling apart. What's it going to cost, man? Like, I know you need a life raft. Here's a life raft. Take this third-round pick and give us Myles Garrett. Why the fuck not, you know? Because he wants to leave. He doesn't want to play for your organization. Maybe, just maybe, he would come to a real organization like the Pittsburgh Steelers. I know we all kind of hate Myles Garrett, especially after the Mason Rudolph thing, but, like, come on, man. Mason Rudolph, he's gone, man. He's gone. It's over. We don't have Mason anymore, man. So it is what it is. Maybe we'll trade for Myles Garrett. Maybe we'll go out and get Cooper Kupp. That would be pretty sick, honestly, but it is what it is. We're the Steelers. Literally none of this is going to happen. We're not going to get Cooper. We're not going to get T. Higgins. We're not going to get Myles Garrett. We're going to get fourth-round pick out of, like, Kentucky State, and he's going to be a hooper, right? Like, I'm not saying it's bad, but, like, this is just how we operate. Like, the headlines, how do I want to put this? The headlines, like, the flashy star names, we're not really the most into that. Now, Omar Khan has done, like, a better job of being more progressive and more, like, 2024, 2025, like we're, you know, a team, not just stuck in the dark ages. Like Omar Khan has definitely done a pretty good job of that, but I still don't think we're fully like, hey, T. Higgins, first day of free agency, bang, come here. Cooper Kupp, you want to be traded? Like, you're a great wide receiver who's available to trade for. We need a wide receiver. Let's trade for him. Like, I don't think we're still at that point yet, right? But like, we're getting there, okay? And so maybe we get Cooper, maybe we get T, maybe we get Myles Garrett, but probably not. It'll be fourth round wide receiver from Kentucky State, and he'll be a beast. And who's going to be our quarterback? Tune in next time to see what I think about the quarterback situation. You don't have to do that. I think we should keep Justin Fields. I don't think we should get a rookie, or I think we should keep Justin Fields, maybe get a veteran, but I don't think we should get like a rookie and really expect him to play, you know, because I don't think this draft is like really full of quarterbacks. And depending on where we pick, like, we should not use our first round pick on a quarterback unless it's like Cam Ward or some shit. Like, if he's still there, duh. But past that, I don't think we should use our first on a quarterback. And so, like, these later quarterbacks, we might as well let Justin play. But, you know, I've said the same thing over and over and over again. I get cooked in the comments for it, so it is what it is. Let me know what you guys think about the quarterback situation and about, you know, are we going to get Cooper Kupp? Are we going to get T. Higgins? Let me know down in the comments. We will be back to the normal setup soon, but for now, we're just getting videos off in the car. I really appreciate you guys for watching this. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, ring the bell. This has been Zaya from Zaya and the Steelers, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out.